the topic of a healthy balance on the path between spirituality and corporeality. It seems like in order to have a straight path toward the goal, we need to have a healthy balance between the two. It is said, no flour, no Torah, and also no Torah, no flour. What is the correct approach to this topic, to this issue? What is the importance of maintaining the balance? How does one do it?
It's exactly as you said. You must have flour, and everything else will be Torah, if you ask me. Now, of course, you have to supply to your family, you need to provide them with everything they need for normal existence, sustenance, but anything that goes beyond that, where you need to invest in order to find luxuries, things that the external world pressures you to do through advertisement and so on. Don't do that. I mean, if you look at your body to see what your body actually needs in terms of food and clothing, living space, and so on, those are necessities. But above that, no. And here we truly need to see where you do that. No, it doesn't pertain to whether you have the possibility of doing it or not, but rather the more you invest into it, your mind will fill up with things which are completely unnecessary. So you need to be very realistic and very balanced. I had many opportunities to do many things in my life, and I really tried not to come out of whatever the body needs, that framework. But whatever the body needs, your family and so on, food, give your body and the family everything they need to exist. Now, money and respect and knowledge, intellectual pursuits, I think that is a luxury. I think those are luxuries. If you relate to it that way, then you will see that you won't lack it, because from above, the upper light, which will affect you, it will arrange all these things for you in the optimal way, for you to be able to enter spirituality. Another question, New York?
Yes, we spoke to several friends regarding this topic, and many friends agree that if we were a bit more, caring, more invested in our families, toward our wives, toward our children, then the wives themselves would be more willing to push us out of the house and get us to the lesson on time and ensure that we have actually good attendance and good focus at the lesson. Is that something that women on their side as well need to keep in mind when inspiring us to invest in this path?
A woman has to hold on to the path by feeling that her husband is completely on the path. Yeah. Whatever you have in the family or don't have in the family, regardless of anything, the woman has to see an example from her husband of how staunch he is on the path. That'll hold her. And I never heard of families, perhaps I did, but I can't recall. Don't recall hearing about families which divorced because they had corporeal issues in terms of money and stuff like that. Usually it was some kind of conflict in the relationship between them. But if the husband shows his wife he is doing everything and wholeheartedly, and he's drawn to it, then it also impresses the woman, the wife, and she's than willing, and she joins. But that's how the world is arranged. I mean, if you say that you go to work and then your wife will be pleased with the corporeal aspect of life, and then she'll tell you, oh, good, now you can go study. No, that's really silly to think that'll ever happen. The more you give your will to receive, it wants double, and it's never sated. It's written of it. Many, many tales we have.